Ah, my precious little snowflakes. Welcome back. We're going to be talking about a couple of comics I bought this week. And they are, let's see, Champions number 4 and The Unstoppable Wasp number 1. Which I'm sure will be, if this book is successful, I'm sure it will have plenty of number 1s. I don't know what fucking logic things are going under anymore. Alright, let's talk about Champions number 1 by Mark Waid and Humberto Ramos. And we pick up where we left off, where, hey, that mission went pretty successful, everything's cool. Boom! They're taken out in the middle of the sky. But the explosion wasn't too bad, so they fall and crash into the ocean. That's when they are captured by some Atlanteans. And if anybody, kind of pays attention to Marvel, the Atlanteans are, kind of dicks. So they capture them for flying over Atlantean space. Like, how the fuck could you know? It's under the ocean, for God's sakes. Why don't you just ease off? I know you guys are all, constantly irritated because you have, Spock and a Speedo as your leader, but, you should ease up a little bit. Let's see. Anyway, the whole issue essentially involves their escape, and the main topic of discussion in this issue is who's going to be the leader of this group. That actually started among the group as a conversation just before they were shot down, and it goes through this adventure of them trying to escape and free themselves from the Atlanteans. Oh, there's a funny moment when Hulk says, "Hey, follow me!" and they're captured within 20 minutes. I think this issue establishes Miss Marvel as the leader, because, to be honest, it was really up to her or Cyclops. And Cyclops basically says, my plan is to follow the leader. And I think, Miss Marvel takes over. And actually, to be honest, when they're first crashing and Miss Marvel just instantly jumps in and starts, taking orders, I think that's what's going on. And it's only fair, because she is the one who really kind of started the group. This is all kind of hers. And she's had a lot of experience over the last couple of years. Not to mention something that Mark Waid knows, because he's writing it and he wrote the Avengers book, is that she has been given this VR helmet thing from the Vision, which has his memories from his first few hundred missions with the Avengers, so she can actually look and see through his point of view and what he did and their kind of actions. So she's been building up experience points. I'm loving this book. I'm beginning to think that it's kind of become Marvel's Teen Titans. And yeah, everybody made the comparison between X-Men and Teen Titans, but to be honest, this is a little bit more like Teen Titans, because these are all kind of legacy characters, and they are grouping together, banding together on their own in a way very similar to the original Teen Titans. So this is kind of a book Marvel needed. I think it's naturally developed. I really like the way they've been building their legacy characters in a way that really reminds me of 90s and early 2000s DC a lot, in a good way. And this is a good reflection of that. So I highly recommend this. I'm going to give this 5 Ram Chips. I've been digging this series a lot. And speaking of liking a lot, I guess I just spoiled my review. The Unstoppable Wasp. Now, I wasn't planning to pick this up this week, but I had been hearing a good, overwhelming amount of responses about this book, so I decided to just pick it up. This is from Jeremy Whitley and Eliza Cartieri? I don't know. I'm sorry about that if I mangled your name. And let's see. Nadia is the new Wasp, and she's escaped Russia. She had been brought up in a similar situation as the Black Widow, but they discovered she had a real good penchant for science, so they shipped her over to their science wing, and she's been pretty much just been raised as a prisoner and learning science, super Marvel science, all this time. And she eventually figures out her dad, Hank Pym, his ability to shrink, and she used that to escape. And now she is in Marble, New York, as the Wasp and trying to actually get citizenship. That's what she does at the beginning of this issue. And that's when she runs into one of Captain Marvel's villains, this jerk. And she is doing another bit of random rampaging with one of her robots and shit like that. The dialogue is really great. Now, you could probably compare her to the Wasp that's in the Marvel movies, because she is also the daughter of Hank Pym, and they actually kind of look alike in their design, but personality-wise, they're very, very different. And this Wasp, Nadia, is very charming, and I think she's adorable in that way. She's super smart. She was raised in a terrible situation, but she's come out of it, like, really well. And she appreciates everything she sees and likes and comes across people. And I think that speaks volumes to her character. And, like, even, like, she meets the person who works for this citizenship office, she immediately starts complimenting her on her name. It's simply Forrester, but she's going, that sounds warm and inviting. And, like, she instantly, connects with the officer. Then the fight, she even, like, tells Monica, like, you're super smart. You don't have to do any of this evil stuff. And she, being a stupid idiot villain, doesn't really understand what she's talking about. My favorite bit is when she and Miss Marvel and Mockingbird are kind of meeting, kind of deciphering what to do here. And it's hilarious because Mockingbird is, I think she's supposed to be in her 30s or something like that. And Miss Marvel and her are both teens, so they make her feel terribly old just by talking to her. And she doesn't get pop culture references, which is very funny. Let's see. What's this? Mockingbird says, "You girls need to get out of here before you get hurt. That woman is a legit mad scientist." And Wasp says, "Well, that's perfect. I'm a happy scientist." And there's something just ridiculously charming about that. And at the end of the issue, we get to see her kind of set up shop along with Mockingbird, who they bond pretty heavily with throughout this issue. I'm digging this. I didn't expect to like this so much, but I may be on board for a few issues and check this out. I'm going to give both of these 5-gram chips. I enjoyed them a lot. Don't be afraid to leave a comment below and link or subscribe. I do comic reviews as much as I can. Also have a video up within a day or two about what I have planned for 2017. I am going to be doing some changes to the to the channel, and don't worry, they're not going to be horrifyingly strange, terrible changes. Excuse me. I'm going to be doing more editing and scripting, so I probably don't belch on camera as much. Maybe. I don't know. So, I would like to leave you off with a little bit of just... I'm going to let you know right now that, yeah, I'm going to be making some changes, so I think that's it. I think I'm rambling now, so I think this is actually what I'll be what I'll be eventually getting rid of on my channel. All right. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe below, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys. Push the button, Lynn.